Fellow lawmakers and parliamentarians, I apologize for not being able to be there with you at your next conference because events in Hong Kong means that we cannot leave the Hong Kong people at this juncture. And more than ever, the Hong Kong people needs your support in standing with them to fight for freedom, democracy, and the rule of law. Someone say that sometimes the fate of one city defines the challenge of a whole generation. 30 years ago, that city is Berlin. Now, this city is Hong Kong. And I think the challenge faced by us in Hong Kong is the kind of challenge that is faced by everyone in the world, because the world as we see it are divided between people who believe in freedom, rule of law, and democracy, and the people who don't. And people like us need to stand up for one another, because if Hong Kong is to go, if one country, two systems is to fail, then it will become a regional issue. It will become, I believe, a setback for people who believe that freedom, democracy, and the rule of law ought to be the system that we base our international affairs and domestic affairs. So what can you do, you may ask, to stand up for Hong Kong people? I think what you can do as parliamentarians is to pass legislation and ask your government to implement policies that would actively support what the Hong Kong people are fighting for and the same values that we share. And if you see anything that threatens the Hong Kong people's aspiration for freedom and democracy, apart from making laws and speaking up, I would invite you to come to Hong Kong to see and experience firsthand what the Hong Kong people are going through. Because what they are going through is actually the struggle of the rest of the world, where people like us who share in the same values. So I would invite you to come to Hong Kong at any time. My colleagues in the Pen Democrats would love to receive you and to show you around Hong Kong, because what you see here in Hong Kong and what you bring back home will be a very important message in helping us and helping everyone around the world who are facing the same struggle. So I hope you have a successful conference, and I hope to be able to join you next time. Thank you.